Welcome back, Weenie. Rich Rising. How y'all doing today? One more time. I got a good 22 minutes, y'all. We gonna make it work. We gonna make it work. I just came to say hello to my people that's going within. You know what I am. You know what it is. You know what's up. Y'all hear that music in the background? Hi. Hey, Mason. Hey. What's up? Rich Rising. We being very intentional today. That's the magic and everything. We being real magical. Hey, Hell's worst nightmare. So y'all know this my mood. This my money motivation. This is what I use to bring money in my life, and it has worked tremendously. I just recently got a check for a lawsuit for a company that I didn't even think that I would even get $30 from, and the check was $1,000. So y'all, you don't have to believe me when I say this song helps me bring money, but just know I'm very intentional. It says my connection went down. Can y'all see me? All right. That's unspeakable. I gotta let it play one more time, but I'm not. I'm doing amazing. You hear me? Amazing. Amazing. But you know what? I'm Alice in Wonderland. New Wonderland. I feel like Alice. You ever watch the show, the movie? You ever watch the movie Alice in Wonderland? I'm gonna go ahead and talk to y'all. Alice in Wonderland. Have you really thought about that movie since you were, I don't know how old everybody is, but I'm almost 40. And when I watched the movie, it was very confusing to me. I thought I understood, but I was just entertained. I really didn't understand it. Didn't I know the movie was made, the original movies was like made in the 30s, I think, like 1930, maybe before that. Maybe before that. So they have a black and white version. And they have a version where there's no sound. I mean, there's no words. It's just sound. Yeah, I know I like to dive deep. So if you don't like to dive deep, get your things and hit the dough because I'm about to go there. I like to correlate Because we don't have philosophers anymore. A lot of our philosophy come in the form of entertainment, movies. You don't have anyone really trying to kick wisdom to the masses and expand on morality. Everything is more so compulsory and materialistic and sexualized. So when you have these conversations, it can be boring to low frequency. Not judging y'all, but that's what you are. If you don't take the time to go into the temple and actually get to know the temple itself, and you just use a lot of outside forces for your ways and your choices and your paths and guides, this ain't for you. This ain't for you. We go on the inside and find out and heal ourselves from within. Okay? So, I say that to say this. I recently rewatched. Thank you for the like. I appreciate y'all. I want y'all to share this information because I truly believe if everybody go within, the world will be a better place. We just started WARAR a couple days ago because people don't want to go within. And actually, those people who started the WAR, they actually go within. They actually practice the same thing I'm trying to tell y'all. They won't tell y'all because they would rather for you guys to work. Because they get to hide in the shadows and enjoy life for real. Why we don't. However, I'm going to show you how to beat that, which is basically the story of Alice in Wonderland. Who knew? Who knew the story of Alice in Wonderland was all of our story? Really, women. That's another story. But the reality is, everyone at some point in their life become Alice in Wonderland. And it happens like right out of high school, right after high school. You get what I'm saying? Because right after high school, you're a kid, you're a child, you're in school, you're taking orders from adults. The school has its rules. You're basically, hey Nathan, you're basically programmed to go by school script. You go to school, you have to do a do now. You write your name on a paper. You put the name of the school. You put the day's date. You put the day's topic. This is a seamless thing that happens in all schools. So we've already, even, I don't care what school you go to, every school does this same thing. So this is a set rule in school. You get that, you do that, all the way till it's time to leave school. Now you're done with school. Now you're done with school. None of those rules that you learned in school are needed anymore. You don't need them no more. You don't gotta walk in a straight line. So now you got new rules. And the new rules are one must provide for self. And by all means, I agree. However, it's an Alice in Wonderland experience because you don't naturally choose. You're given options. And it can throw you. And if you think about the story of Alice in Wonderland, she was given choices that sometimes didn't even freaking make sense. But she had to work with what she had to because she didn't know what was going on. She just was going along with Wonderland. Wonderland says I gotta bite this to get small. Wonderland says I gotta do this to get tall. Wonderland, I'm chasing a bunny. I'm listening to a frog. You know, I'm sitting at a table with these people and they're telling me that I had enough food and I ain't even ate. But I am supposed to assume the position, right? And as long as I assume that position, everything goes fine. The only time I have an issue is when I don't assume the position. And When she didn't agree with what was going on, you saw what happened? At the end, Alice eventually was taken to court by the queen. And the queen had her rules and why she chose what she chose. And they went to question Alice. Now, Alice this whole time has just been trying to adjust to everything around her. She's been trying to do this and that right. Even though it don't make sense, they gave her two options to go see the Mad Hatter and the Marching Hare. And if you literally just find out what those things are, it's kind of like two insane motherfuckers, two insane options. They're neither one of them are sane. You have two options, and both of them are sane or insane. When she was talking to the cat was like, "You can go to the Mad Hatter," and the Mad Hatter is a person who made hats, and they put mercury in hats, so the hats would be like running off mercury or whatever, like mess their head up, and they call them Mad Hatters basically. Marching hares. March is the season where people are, this is the season where animals have their most babies. So, but they are going crazy to do it. So you can either become a builder material, or you can make babies. Look, I can't make this up. Excuse that part. That's a whole nother conversation, because that's more on the women side. Those are our two options. And it's like, as a woman, you think you have a choice. We don't really have a choice. We honestly don't. We are ascribed a script to us from birth. And if we don't live up to that script, we will be called leftover women, undesirable woman. If a woman cannot have children, excuse me for this talk, if a woman does not know how to cook and clean, if she could have the best, she could be the smartest woman in the room. But if she cannot have children or submit to a husband, none of her good qualities would matter. Don't y'all find that crazy? You mean to tell me that as a human being, that my only glorious moment in life is to provide children and care for others? And that's supposed to be the highlight of my life, my dreams. And if I don't follow that path, then I'm basically worthless. Yeah. And this is not just an American Western thing. This is all over the world. I just saw a video of a lady in Asia, and she said, what we call women that's over 37? That women that's over 30. Fuck 37. Women, what we call women that's, hey, Rennick, women that's over 30 and no children and no home and no husband? Leftover woman. Are you freaking kidding me? So my sole identity is based off if I could provide babies and support to a man? But, hold you, that is not the same case for men. They can, in fact, live all their days without ever having a child. Nobody's going to question. Actually, they'll get congratulated. You're over 30? You don't have any kids? Oh, I congratulate you, my brother. A 30-year-old man that has never been married and had no kids will get a pat on his back. Now, my question is, who are we having kids with then? If the men getting pat on their back for not having them, but the women getting shunned for having them, same thing where it goes to when the young teens, and they tell the teenage boys, you go out and you practice on women. So when you get your wife, You can be good in the bed. But then we turn around and tell our daughters, you wait till marriage. Who they practicing on? This is the upside down I was talking about. You say I'm over 30, no kids, and I'm good alone. You a woman? If you're a woman, I salute you with two hands. Do what you want to do. Don't let society sit up here and decide this shit for you and make you feel bad for not following the fucking script that we don't even know why we following in the first place, but everybody doing it. Y'all, I'm sorry. Y'all know how I get when I think about this shit. It really bothers me. And you got women in other countries getting stoned, life taken because of this bullshit. What? Excuse my French. This ain't for kids. But I gotta think. Y'all gotta see what we doing. What we doing? It don't make sense. Just like the Epstein file shit don't make sense. This is exactly why that shit is happening. Ain't nobody doing nothing about it. We all living in a fucking upside down, stupid ass shit. And it's like, yeah, that's stupid, but I'm gonna do it. Man, I'm tired of this shit, man. When we gonna wake up? I gotta be the only person who's walking around looking and seeing this dumb shit like, damn, okay, you trust your doctor? Your doctor told you need to go get your that done to you? You trust that the doctor loves you and he gonna get paid if you sick? I would never trust a doctor. Never. Never. Yes, to save surgery, surgical doctors who save life. But those who, let's check this, check that. Do y'all, I would say something on here that they probably want to ban me. But did y'all know most cancer is stuff look like abnormal cells under the stethoscope, whatever they're looking, under the microscope. It look like bad cells. And the doctors will see that. And they'll tell you, those are bad cells. We need to test them. But what they won't tell you is that cell's probably bad, and your immune system might fight it. Most likely will if it hasn't already spread it. That means it has already made it stuck where it's at, which means it's not spreading. Which means your immune system is most likely active. But when they go poke the motherfucker, that's how it spreads. They break the cell membrane of the fucking bad thing, poke it, it spreads, and now you gotta go. Oh, you ever notice that people who been living all their life never got checked for cancer? They was fine, but the moment they go get checked for it, they're sick. See, this type of shit I'm talking about. I'm gonna leave that right there. Society is taking advantage of people. Fuck taking advantage of people. It's taking people's life as we speak. Why lights and why electricity and water and gas ain't free when it's free for the fucking universe? The whole earth gives it for free. Yeah, you can work for a house. Yeah, you can work for groceries if you're not gonna grow your food. But at no point should no country be charging you for lights and water. That's a damn necessity to life. We gotta start hold these people accountable, y'all. And I'm talking about your brothers and your sisters. I'm not talking about nobody that I ain't never met before or I can't meet. But I can meet your brothers and your sisters who get up and go to work and cut this shit on and off. I'm not afraid of them up there. They don't do shit. They make orders that we follow. Therefore, if you got a brain, you know what the fuck I'm saying. Anyway, Alice in Wonderland is literally the description, the depiction, an example of us living in this modern day world. We got all these dumbass rules that don't make sense, but everybody is acting like everything's fine. How? When we know for a fact the public school education It's the trashiest shit you could ever do. But if you don't have your kid in school, you can get in trouble. It's not fine. It's sick. It's so sick now that they even telling you that we feeding you. You. And do you still see that McDonald's line full? I'm talking about a spell on all of our motherfucking heads, baby. Catch yourself in that McDonald's line here. And just know you under a spell. You are under a fucking spell. I am not to be bought, baby. Sorry. I appreciate and anybody who would even say something like, why would you want to buy somebody? That's creepy. I'm sorry, Joanne, but don't say stuff like that. I'm not. Why would you? What delusion would get you to even want to consider buying somebody, bro? When free will is free will. Like, you want to take somebody's free will? You want power that bad? That's weird to me. And mind you, I am not envious of any oppressor. Any oppressor, because all oppressors are fucking oppressed. Okay? If you want to oppress another person, you are already oppressed. Because you're trying to get something you obviously missing. You're trying to get something you missing from the next motherfucker. You're already oppressed. Like, go within, baby. Go find your true self. Go love you. Okay? And if you can't, then you just need to yeah, you can take that how you want to take that. I gotta go, y'all. I truly appreciate this time with y'all. I know sometimes I'm going to say stuff that's going to rub people the wrong way, but guess what? It has to be said. And yes, I am Alice in Wonderland. However, I'm aware that I'm in fucking Wonderland. So I pay attention to all this weird shit that's going on. I don't trust a fucking soul. I don't trust doctors. I don't trust teachers. I don't trust none of them. Okay? I don't trust relatives, nobody. Because a lot of times these motherfuckers are programmed so bad that they believe the system loves them and they'll write you out for a dumbass system that don't love them. And let me tell you something. I'm not against the system itself. I'm against the upside down shit about it. We can do. We don't have to be. We don't have to take. We don't have to rape. We don't have to take people's essence in the process. You can get all that. You can get all of that without oppressing people. Okay? You say, sounds like you have trust issues. If you don't have trust issues in 2026, and I'm not even talking about in a relationship matter, I mean like just in reality, if you trust the system in all, then I'm praying for you. Okay? I pray for you because you have a rude awakening. Hey Perry Easton, hey. McDonald's is disgusting. It really is. I gotta go, y'all. I definitely have to get ready to go to work and take my son and get him ready for school, y'all. It was a pleasure speaking with y'all. I try to keep my lives less than 30 minutes, so if you had to drive somewhere, you can just listen to it. I'll be back on this Alice in Wonderland theory because I had to rewatch that myself and see what it was about. It's two oppressors. One, regular people are oppressed in the movie, in the story. It's basically saying that we are oppressed and we are given these false narratives and we just living by without even checking the theories of it. Like, why do we celebrate Easter and we clearly know Jesus? Like, come on. Why do we celebrate Christmas when we truly know those are pagan holidays, but we fucking celebrate them? Like, it's so much weird shit going on. And then we sitting up here wondering why we having WAR with Iran and they just burnt the Baal statue all of a sudden America like this. Like, what is going on? I gotta go. I just said too much right there. Yeah. Have a good day. Let me go close my blinds. I ain't got time.